Hello, everybody. Welcome to this wonderful, interesting way of knowing what to do. This is basically of how wonderful this video is gonna be good, and I hope that everything seems to be. Give it a like, give it a comment if you haven't already. I am Zodiac. Welcome, and if you're new at my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, it's okay. Basically, this is how it seems to be, and this is what's going on. So this is going to be a beautiful game that I'm going to play. Basically, it's going to be almost the same as the $50 poker game, but it's basically doubled out. It's like basically you're using two boards to make the best hand, and as it currently, it's basically how it seems to be. So knowing that this is just how it seems to be, knowing that this is just how it's gonna go, basically this is what's going on, because in one way or another, everything seems to be all great, and when things go a different way, you have to look at them from a different perspective, and everything seems to be all great, It's the way of knowing what to do, and whenever you decide to do it, you have to improve yourself worthy about what's going on, and this is what it seems to be. So understanding the way it seems to be, and knowing that this is just how it kind of goes along, because this is the way it happens, and when things go a different way, you have to look at them. You have to believe on how it is, right? And whenever it seems to be good, you have to acknowledge it. You have to believe on how you can do it. And this is what it seems to be. So, this is a good way of knowing what to do. And this is just the way of how it goes. This no question about it, but in a way of understanding of how it seems to be. This is very interesting, and this is how it goes. So I'm going to believe it and understand about how it seems to be. I'm using a Tim's, basically a Tim Hortons card over here, and I'm going to split the cards up and stuff. And this is what it seems to be. So this is just the way it goes, and this is how it seems to be. So this is the way it goes, and this is the way it seems to be. So understand about what's going on, and this is what it seems to be, and knowing that this is just the way it goes, and this is the way it is, right? So you need to understand well how it is, and you have to believe it, and you have to proceed with caution. So we're going to see who goes first. Progress will be on your left side, Zodiac is on the right side, and this is the good way it seems to be. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to see who goes first, and the Progress have 10 clubs, Zodiac has the 6 of clubs, so they'll go first. So here we go. So it's going to be the doubles play. So the Progress will get 5 cards, and I'll get 5 cards. So let's see what they have, shall we? So they're the King 9, 8 of spades, 8 of diamonds, and Ace of diamonds. Interesting. And what I have Like basically for 6 of hearts, jack, ace, 6 of spades. This is very interesting. Okay. Now I'm using 2 boards. Remember that? I'm going to use 2 boards. So this is going to be very interesting of how it goes. Right? It might be very, interesting, but this is a learning curve, right? So this is how it is, and this is what's going on. So I'm just going to move these 2 over here. So here's the first board. The first board is 4, 10 spades, king of hearts. So they have I have a spade draw. Progress have a, they have a spade draw as well. I don't know why the camera keeps cutting out. Let's keep going that as well. Okay, it's about the delay. Anyway, so this is what it seems to be. So now we have that, right? So we know how this was, right? So that was the first one. That was a queen of spades, 3 of spades, 5 of spades. So there's a flush over here, right? So I have the flush over here. They have, a straight draw over here, but they have like a flush draw here. Turn goes to these hearts. So now I got 2 pair. They have 2 pair. I have a heart draw and spade draw. So I have 18 notes here on the first board. The second 5 of hearts here. And let's see, jack of hearts and 9 of hearts. So basically, if I look at it this way, so ace jack, so I have a flush here, so I'll take the first point. And secondly, they have a king of flush here, but I have the ace high flush on the second board, so that means I have 2 points. So both guys have a bad start right now, right? So this is the way it happens. Yes, you can't always win, but this is just the way it seems to be, right? So it's the way of knowing, right? So let's see. So I could do it more differently if I want to. So the flop is basically 8 of hearts, 8, 3 of spades, right? So they have top set and bad spade draw. Flop is a 7, 2, 8. So now they have both top sets, right? So the pro guys have both top sets, and I have a spade draw on both ways, right? The turn. Turns to 3 clubs, so they have a full house on the first board. King clubs on the turn. Last one is a queen of hearts. And there's the ace of clubs. So let's see. Both guys have a full house here. Defeats my 6s and queens, so it's 1 point. On the first board. Second board, they have a pair of 8s. Defeats my straight draw again. And now it's 2 points. So 2 points for pro guys, 2 points for someone else. Right? If I do it differently, then I do it differently. Like I can easily think about doing it a different way, and it's kind of like interesting, right? So let's see. And here is the flop. Flop is jack, 3 of hearts and 4 of clubs. The turn, 10 clubs and 5 of clubs. So basically I have jacks and fours. The poker guys kind of missed their straight draw, obviously. So now it's basically 3 points for Zodiac and 2 points for poker guys. So do you see it that way, where I do the doubles of the cards, where 2 boards and then against 1 board, right? So it seems to be very interesting of how it goes, right? Because you have to think to yourself, all right, well, this is the way it goes, right? And then you think, okay, this is how it seems to be. So here we go again. And now it's my turn. Okay, so let's see what the poker guys have first. Wow, look at that. They have the jack of diamonds with ace of diamonds. They have ace 6 of spades and 4 hearts. Well, so poker guys have pair aces. I have basically what I have. I have the king, the 2, the 8 of diamonds, jack of spades, and 6 of hearts. Now, I think that my diamonds are gone. Yes, they do. But, what the point being is that the poker guys cannot make a royal flush because I have the king of diamonds, so they can't. But, in a way, that there are 2 boards that I'm doing it, right? So this is very interesting. So here we go. And the flop is 9, 7 clubs, 7 hearts. And 4 diamonds, 7 diamonds, 9 diamonds. Wow, look at that. So they have a flush on the second board. The turns of 5 diamonds and queen of hearts. And last one, 2 of spades and 8 of clubs. So basically this is interesting. So the first board that I have the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have the 9 high straight, right? So I have 6, 8, I have the 9 high straight, right? So now I'm ahead by 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 points for Zodiac. Both guys have basically the ace high flush on the second board, and that means that they're up to 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 points for both guys, 4 points for Zodiac. Right? So you think, okay, everything's good, and then you think, wait, right? Because anything can happen. So if I just do it this way, let's see if I'm going to do it. So flop is 5 ace queen. So now I got a straight draw. Poker guys have top set, right? And flop is a 5, my king, a 9, all spades. Wow. See, so I don't like it because they have the ace high flush over here. They have tops over here. The turns 5 clubs, jack of hearts, and 7 hearts, and 5 of diamonds. So basically, both guys have a full house over here, right? So they move up by 3 plus 1 is 4, so 4 points for the poet gods. And then 4 plus 1 is 5, so 5 points for the poet gods. And I'm stuck at 4 points for Zodiac. right? So, this is a very interesting game, right? Basically think, okay, everything's fine. And then it's like, wait. There we go. Up is 557. Turn. 10 of spades. And 8 of hearts. So I was that close, right? Because I have a pair of 8s. But the pro gods have basically 5s and aces, and they have the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 high straight. The pro gods. So now it's 6 points for the pro gods and 4 points for Zodiac. Interesting, eh? Just interesting. So now everything's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, where the pro gods will be getting more cards, right? So they are ahead, right? So let's see. So I'll get 5 cards, pro gods will get 7 cards. So let's see what I have first. Wow, look at that. 6, 5 of spades, 7 of hearts, and jack 8 diamonds. Like that's interesting what I have. Let's see what the pro gods have. Yeah, look at that. They have the 6 of hearts, 10 of hearts. They have king 2, 5 of diamonds, and the jack of spades. Like look, so they took my diamonds away, but I got spades. We both have a jack, 6, and a 5 together. That's very interesting. But this is very interesting of how it goes, right? So this is very interesting. And the flop is 7, 4, ace, 2 of spades, 1 heart. And we have the queen of clubs, 9 of clubs, 3 of clubs. Wow. So they have there's a club draw on here on the second board. Turn is the 5 of hearts. And there's the king of hearts. And ace of hearts. And the 2 of hearts. And let's see. Basically I have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have the 8 high straight. But both guys have the 10 high flush. So they got this one. 6, 7. And then they have the 9, 10, jack, king, queen, king high straight. And that would give them at least 10 plus 1 is 8. So 8 points for the pro gods to my 4 points. That's very interesting, isn't it? Yes, it is. This is so interesting of how it's going, right? Because you think, okay, well, I got this, and then you think, wait, I don't. And here we go. Flop is 7 of spades, king, queen of hearts. Turn. Ace of diamonds. And 4 hearts. Wow. So all gods have the straight and they have the flush as well. So now it's 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 points for the pro gods and 4 points for Zodiacs. Alright, so now it's my turn because I'm not very happy about what's going on next. So let's see if I'm going to have more cards. Pro guys will get 5 cards, I'll get 7 cards. 6 4 hearts, king 10, 8 4 of clubs, and 3 of diamonds. So that's what I have. And let's see what pro guys have. Ace, jack of spades, king 9 of diamonds, and jack clubs. Wow. Here we go. And the flop is 3 of spades, ace 5 hearts. And 8 of spades, 9 of clubs, queen of spades. So both guys have a flush draw. I have a straight draw. The turn. Jack of hearts. So I do have a flush and they have top set. Turns to 2 diamonds. Last one. 5 of diamonds. And 6 of spades. Wow, look at this. See? Didn't I say something? Don't worry, I'm going to mess this up. I did. Why? Because the guys have the jacks and 5s for a full house. Defeats when 6 high flush. Okay, obviously. So now that must be as 10 points. Plus 1 is 11 points because they have the ace jack flush right here on the second board. So it's 11 points to my 4 points. Like that's bad, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see. flop is 5, 6, queen, all spades. Pro guys have a flush. The turn. Queen of clubs. And 10 of diamonds. Can't do anything because a flush defeats my 2 pair. No, it's 12 points for the pro gods and 4 points for Zodiacs. Here we go. Ace of diamonds, 3, 2 of clubs. So I got a club draw. Turn. 10 of spades. And 6 of clubs. And I have the king eye flush. So I'll take it and I'll move up to 5 points for Zodiacs and 12 points for the pro gods. So it's interesting. It's interesting on how you look at it because it's the way of how you can proceed, right? So we're going to just think about what's going on, right? So this is a good game to understand of how it is, right? So here we go. So they'll get 4 cards, I'll get 6 cards. And speaking of that, I have the ace jack of spades, I have the 4 of spades, king, ace of diamonds, and queen of clubs. Now this could change, so I need lots of help to win. And let's see what the pro guys have. They have the 9 diamonds, 6 straight clubs, and they have a queen of spades. So I can't make a royal, but I can make a royal with ace king of diamonds here. So this is what's going on. But let's see. Here we go. And the flop is 7 of clubs, 10 of diamonds, and 2 of clubs. And 8 of diamonds, jack of diamonds, ace of hearts. Wow, so I got top set and a flush draw. 5 of hearts, 8 of hearts, last one, 6 hearts, 4 hearts. Alright, so the poet gods kind of missed because I don't see an 8 for them. They only have pair of 6s, I can tell. I kind of missed too because on the first part I'm kind of missing it. So now basically they have a pair of 6s, they'll get me to 13 points on the first one. And then I will get at least 4 plus 1 is 5, so 5 points for Zodiac because I have the aces and 8s for a full house. Not bad. Not bad. And here we go. The flop is 5 of diamonds, 7 of spades, 2 diamonds. It's a turn. King of hearts. And last one. Queen of hearts. So basically I have kings and queens. Defeats, their pair of queens, but they missed it. So now it's 6 points for Zodiac, 13 points for both gods. And here we go. The flop is 10 clubs, 2 5 diamonds. The turn. 3 diamonds. And 9 spades. And now I have the ace high flush. And I have the straight as well. So now it's 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 points for Zodiac and 13 points for the poet gods. Right? So it's going to be very interesting. And whether it gets to seem to be hard, you have to realize that, it's all about math, right? Whether you seem to be good at it, and you want to be competitive with it, and everything else, it's based on that opportunity, right? So, this is the way of knowing what to do, right? So now it's going to be a little bit harder, where my opponent will have more cards than me. Let's see. But I guess I get 10 cards. Now I'll get 5 cards. So let's see what I have first. So 3, 6, 5 of clubs, 9 diamonds, and king of spades. Like that's really not not much. But remember we're playing 2 boards. Remember that, right? Let's see what the poet gods basically have. Yeah, so they have basically, what I can tell, So like they have at least, if I do this correctly, right, that they have the 10-2 of spades, they have the Jack 2, 5, 6 of hearts, they have the 8 of diamonds, right, and they have clubs, Jack 8, 2 of clubs. So, they have hearts, clubs, and spades, right? They took my clubs down, obviously. But this is very interesting, right? So this is very interesting. There we go. And the flop is 4, 7, 6. So they do have the 7-eyed straight, but then I have a gut shot, a straight draw, and 5 of spades, 10 of hearts, 4 of clubs. The turn. 9 of hearts. 3 hearts. And 4 hearts. And 6 of diamonds. So let's see. Yeah, I think they got me because they have the Jack high flush, obviously, right? Because they were looking for their straight flush, right? So I'm just talking about the poker gods here. So basically they got that. So that's 14 points, obviously. Plus 1 next because they have the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high straight. And that'd be 14 plus 1 is 15. So 15 points for the poker gods. And I'm stuck at that. I think it's 6 or 7. I think I'm about to stuck at 7 points for Zodiac. Quite interesting. And then I'll do the big finale coming up. And the flop is 9, ace, jack, 1 club, 1 heart, 1 diamond. The turn. Jack of spades. Make it quads for the poker guys. Wow. And ace of spades. Wow. So they made quads. Yeah, 4 of a kind. Yep. So now it's 15 plus 1 is 16. 16 points for the poker guys. I'm stuck at that. 10 points for Zodiac. Wow. And here we go. The flop is 4 king of clubs and 5 of spades. The turn. Ace of hearts. And queen of spades. And I believe the poker guys have the ace, king, queen, jack, 10 is a straight. Yeah, wow. That defeats our 2 pair, kings and 5s. So now 16 plus 1 is 17. 17 points for both guys, 7 points for Zodiac. Wow. it's just my turn. Let's see. And there we go. And who's gonna win? So I'll do 10 cards. And Pogus will get 4 cards. Or 5 cards, I mean. And they have the 9 of diamonds, ace, 4 hearts, 6 of clubs, and 5 of spades. Right? Let's see what I got. Yeah, look at this. Yep. So I have pair of aces, pair of jacks, pair of fours. So I have hearts. So 10, 7 of hearts. I have king of clubs. I have the 6, the 4, the ace, the jack of spades. And then I have diamonds, the ace, 4, jack of diamonds. So, you know, this is the way it goes. So I have hearts, diamonds, and spades. And Pogus took my hearts away. Yeah, one of my aces as well. And one of my sixes. And one of my fours as well. So, here we go. This will determine the winner. And the flop is 7 of clubs, king of spades, 5 of clubs. And the flop is the king of diamonds, 9 clubs, and the 10 of diamonds for the second board. Look at this. The second board I have a royal flush draw over here. Wow. This is interesting. Here we go. The turn. Turns to queen of diamonds. I knew it. If it was over here, I'll make a royal here. But then, no, I can't. This is right here. Dang it. Turns to 3 of hearts. And jack of clubs. And 2 hearts. And let's see. I have the ace, king, queen, jack, 10 as a straight. So I have an ace high straight here. Then moves me up to 8 points. And then basically I have basically the, you know, kings and 10s with 2 pair here. And that must be at least 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 points for Zodiac and 17 points for the Pro Gods. It was that close to make a royal. That close. And here we go. And the flop is 8-3 queen all spades. I have the ace high flush. of clubs. And let's see, 3 of clubs. So now the ace high flush, so now move up to 10 points for Zodiac and 17 points for both cards. And one more. And the flop is 6 of diamonds, 7 of spades, 8 of clubs. Both guys have an 8 high straight. And 9 high straight. I have a straight draw. A turn. Turns a 4 of clubs. So I have top set of pair of 4s. And last one. 9 of clubs. And I will say this, I have the 7, 8, 9, 10 jack, jack high straight. And that'll be 10 plus 1 is 11, 11 points for Zodiac, 17 points for both guys. So basically, you know, I'm going to say this, and, you know, it's the way of how it seems to be. And knowing that this is just the way it seems to be, you know, you have to understand about how things are, and when you look at them, you think to yourself, well, this is the way it seems to be. So, you know, it's the way of knowing what to do, and this is how it is, right? So, vice versa, it seems to be that this is the way it goes, this is the way it seems to be, this is how it is, because one way or another, it's the way of knowing what to do, right? And this is just the way it goes. So, you can't always win all the time, but you have to expect of what the cards are saying, right? You know, they like or not, right? And this is what it seems to be. So I hope that this, you know, this whole entire video, and I hope that you enjoy it. You know, this is what it seems to be, and this is what's going on. So I hope that you like this and enjoy, and this is what it seems to be. So understand it. This is what's going on, and this is what's happening. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time, and thank you. Bye for now. Really. Bye.